Now, of course, Uncharted is open this weekend. We went to go see it yesterday. Our straight out of the theater reaction is up. We're going to be reviewing the movie a little bit later in the show today. But, you know, one of the things we've been paying attention to is how well or poorly will this thing do at the box office? Well, the first numbers have come in, and they're actually fairly respectable for opening numbers in February. As a matter of fact, they're saying that Uncharted scored $3.7 million in Thursday previews, beating out Channing Tatum's Dog, which made $1.2 million. So Uncharted made about 3 times as much as Dog. That's more than I thought. I mean, I thought it would make like double, but still, we kind of saw that coming. But compared to other like mid-February openings, this is actually holding up pretty good. This comes from the folks at Deadline, who write, Sony's Uncharted, based on the 15-year-old Sony PlayStation video game created by Amy Hennig and Naughty Dog, grossed $3.7 million in Thursday night previews that began at 4 p.m. That is a solid number that bests the pre-pandemic previews as such mid-February hits as Sonic the Hedgehog, which made $3 million on its opening Thursday, Kingsman: The Secret Service, which made $1.57 million, and even with March PG-13 adventure movie Kong Skull Island, which also made $3.7 million. Industry projections earlier this week had said the PG-13 Tom Holland Mark Wahlberg film in the mid-30 millions over the 4-day President's Weekend, possibly 40 million, but these preview figures provide great hope for even better returns. So it's looking like that $30 million number may have been underestimating how many people have been interested to go to see this thing. Because we said, like I told you guys when we talked about the $30 million opening weekend projection, I said, that's not enough. I mean, that's going to be number one at the box office, yes, but a movie like this needs to make more than that. If it can get closer to 50, that'll be much better. So if it can climb into that 40 plus range, that will bode much, much better for this movie than if it is at 30. But these opening numbers look pretty good. Rob, you see that opening weekend. Are you surprised by it? Is it doing better than you thought? Not as good as we thought? What did you think?
No, I mean, I think, look, we're a world of gamers. And I think the Uncharted franchise is a franchise people love. And I know I mean, I'm a casual gamer. I'm not a hardcore gamer. But if I like it and I'm a casual gamer, I would imagine that hardcore gamers will turn out in droves for this.
Chris, what did you think about this? Like, you see the numbers. I mean, you saw the movie. We'll get to our individual opinions on the movies in a minute. But what do you think about these numbers? Surprised it came in this high? What do you think the overall opening weekend can be now at this point?
I mean, it makes sense to me. They've been marketing the heck out of this movie. It's a fun popcorn movie. We'll talk about that more later. And if you are a gamer, you're obviously going to see what they did with one of your favorite games. I do think it's going to do pretty well this weekend. I don't know about the longevity of it in theaters. I think.
So you think legs could be an issue for this thing?
Exactly.
I agree.
What kind of drop off do you think I mean, it's a little early for us to be talking, you know, drop off when we haven't even had the opening weekend yet. I acknowledge, but whatever it ends up making, whatever it does end up coming about and making at the box office this weekend, what do you think, gauging on what we're guessing the audience response is going to be, the drop off? Do you think it'll get that, you know, 50 to 60% drop off, which is where most movies would like to come in? Or do you think it's going to be a greater than 60% drop off? Rob, what do you think?
I think it's going to be greater.
Yeah.
65 or
Absolutely,
70.
yeah.
Now, of course, Ray believes it's going to go up. Second weekend, once everybody sees how good this movie is, that the box office is going to go way up. It's going to skyrocket at that point. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about these opening weekend numbers? I mean, it's outpacing things like Sonic, which was out pre-pandemic. That's encouraging. It looks like it will do better than those 30 million. What do you think about that? Surprised, not surprised? Jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.